They say the people could fly, say that long ago in Africa, some of the people knew magic, and they would walk upon the air like climbing up on a gate, and they flew like blackbirds over the fields, black, shiny wings flapping against the blue up there. Then, many of the people were captured for slavery. The ones that could fly shed their wings. They couldn't take their wings across the water on slave ships. Too crowded, don't you know? The folks were full of misery then. Got sick with the up and down of the sea, so they forgot about flying when they could no longer breathe the sweet scent of Africa. Say the people who could fly kept their power, although they shed their wings. They looked the same as the other people from Africa who had been coming over, who had dark skin. Say you couldn't tell anymore one who could fly from one who couldn't. One such who could was an old man, call him Toby, and standing tall yet afraid was a young woman who once had wings. Call her Sarah. Now Sarah carried a babe tied to her back. She trembled to be so hard-worked and scorned. The slaves labored in the fields from sunup to sundown. The owner of the slaves, calling himself their master, say he was a hard lump of clay, a hard glinty coal, a hard rock pile wouldn't be moved. His overseer on horseback pointed out the slaves who were slowing down. So the one called driver cracked his whip over the slow ones to make them move faster. That whip was a slice-open cut of pain. So they did move faster. Had to. Sarah hoed and chopped the row as the babe on her back slept. Say the child grew hungry. That babe started up bawling too loud. Sarah couldn't stop to feed it. Couldn't stop to soothe and quiet it down. She let it cry. She didn't want to. She had no heart to croon to it. "Keep that thing quiet," called the overseer. He pointed his finger at the babe. The woman scrunched low. The driver cracked his whip across the babe anyhow. The babe hollered like any hurt child, and the woman fell to the earth. The old man that was there, Toby, came and helped her to her feet. "I must go soon," she told him. "Soon," he said. Sarah couldn't stand up straight any longer. She was too weak. The sun burned her face. The babe cried and cried. "Pity me, oh, pity me," say it sounded like. Sarah was so sad and starving. She sat down in the row. "Get up, you black cow," called the overseer. He pointed his hand and the driver's whip snarled around Sarah's legs. Her sack dress tore into rags. Her legs bled onto the earth. She couldn't get up. Toby was there where there was no one to help her and the babe. "Now, before it's too late," panted Sarah. "Now, father." "Yes, daughter, the time has come," Toby answered. "Go as you know how to go." He raised his arms, holding them out to her. "Kamyale Kambuba Tambe," and more magic words said so quickly they sounded like whispers and sighs. The young woman lifted one foot on the air, then the other. She flew clumsily at first, with the child now held tightly in her arms. Then she felt the magic, the African mystery. Say she rose just as free as a bird, as light as a feather. The overseer rode after her, hollering. Sarah flew over the fences. She flew over the woods. Tall trees could not snag her, nor could the overseer. She flew like an eagle now until she was gone from sight. No one dared speak about it. Couldn't believe it. But it was, because they that was there saw that it was.